knowing that it's a process, and just keep getting better as the years and everything goes by. So,
Did you think that this offensive line was going to be able to, become this good, a couple years ago?
I mean, I've always believed in us. Yeah, I wouldn't know if the outside world would think the same, but when I was a freshman, I could tell we had special guys, not only on the field but off the field too. Really great leaders, and I knew it was only a matter of time before everyone got what they deserve. So yeah, it's been good.
What's it mean for all five of you to make at least third team All Big Ten? That's not done very often.
Yeah, it was super cool. I feel like we all had a pretty good year, and coming into this year, there was some question marks at some positions and stuff like that. So really, as the season went on, just to see how well we played together, and having us all start every single game was, I feel like, a big piece. Just getting super comfortable with each other, and we just, as we walked out there on the field, like we knew that there was no one that could mess with us, and I feel like we had a good year. So it's been good.
What challenge does this Vanderbilt, defense kind of, pose for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched a whole lot yet on them. I've watched a couple games, but they're a big physical group. Obviously played super well, SEC schedule, held their own there. I think they could definitely be a playoff team. But yeah, so we're going to have our hands full up front. Definitely we're going to have to be playing together, get our calls on, and be ready to go for sure.
To see your teammates kind of getting all these accolades on a national level, and Logan getting the Remington Award as the nation's top center, how does that motivate you?
Yeah, I mean, it motivates us, me and everyone else, just to keep working. Like I said, Logan, a couple years ago, people were giving him crap or whatever, and he didn't listen to any of that. He just kept his head down and worked. And it just kind of shows for the younger guys too, like, you don't have to listen to anyone of what they say. Just keep your head down and work. Listen to Coach Ferentz, Coach Barnett, and good things will happen. So yeah, it's been really cool.
What would it mean to win the Joe Moore Award, a group effort like that?
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'd be lying if I wouldn't say that was one of our goals coming into the year. Winning it in 2016 was something. It's only been happened once here, so it'd be just a true honor. And yeah, I'm excited. I don't know when it comes out, but
maybe this week.
This week,
maybe.
So yeah, it'd be super cool. But just being a finalist and having that committee pick us to be in the top three. Just
state your case.
State my case. I mean, just watch our games. That's all I got to say. I think the finish tape out there is on Twitter somewhere, so just watch that. I feel like that's all you got to watch. So
3 Big Ten teams.
Yeah, 3 Big Ten teams. Pretty cool. I guess O-line play goes through Big Ten, I guess.
What is being a finalist for the Moore Award? You kind of spoke about just a couple years ago and the growth of what George has been able to do with the room in general.
Yeah, it's super cool. It all starts with Coach Ferentz and Coach Barnett. Those two, work with the offensive line every single day, and just trusting in all of the offensive line. Trust them and everything they have to say. I feel like it's just a lot of hard work that's gone into this. So being in the top 3 has been super cool, and winning it would be even cooler. So it's been all in all pretty good.
Have you seen the finish tape?
Yeah, I watched it.
How many times?
A couple times. I mean, Coach Barnett showed it to us in one of the films, I think, when they made it up. So watched it and then saw it on Twitter, watched it a couple more times. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
You have a favorite from this year? You dog walked a guy at Rutgers. I think it was a DB or something like that. Sweet.
Yeah.
TJ. Do you have one that sticks out?
I mean, that's probably the most vicious looking one, but I mean, that is a corner, so it's not too much to be proud of, but getting out there in space, it was pretty fun. And it was one of my first, I think it was the first Big Ten game of the season, so it's pretty cool to be out there and do that.
Is there anyone with an N that pops in your head that you really pride yourself on?
Not really that comes to mind. And if there was, I wouldn't want to call anyone out really, but I've had some good moments this year, we'll just say that. So
sure. What has this year been like, just in a battle with Jack and Bryce in preseason, and you're an all Big Ten lineman now?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
It's been pretty cool, just the process of how the year's gone. Camp, just battling with other guys. I feel like that was really big for me, just to make myself as best as possible. Competing against good guys makes yourself better. And then as the season went on, just gaining more and more confidence, just getting closer and closer with the 5 of us out there. It's been super cool, and something I'll remember for a long time for sure.
What's Allgaier shown this year? I mean, I think he's the only true freshman O-lineman that's
yeah.
any time, but he looks the part already.
Yeah, he definitely looks the part. He's great in the weight room, just has every physical attributes and stuff. He's a smart kid. I mean, it's only a matter of time before he's out there. And as a true freshman, he's shown great signs. So he's going to be a really good player here. I'm confident in that for sure.
Tyler Barnes said that Jennings was like the best recruiter on the team. What's Jennings like when the recruits come around and you guys are getting to interact with those guys?
Yeah, he's like himself. He doesn't change anyway, but I mean, he is pretty much like a cheat code when it comes to recruiting. If we have an offensive lineman recruit coming in, they're going to give Dunker to him, and takes him to wherever he takes him and shows him a good time. So, yeah, definitely gonna stink losing him recruiting wise, but we'll be all right, I think. So.
Is there anything you can take away from that aspect to improve your own recruiting?
Yeah, I'll take some things I learned from him for sure. I don't know if I can really, talk much about him, I guess, but yeah, I'll learn from him for sure.